Alright, welcome to GMB Diaries with Queen Etiapa right here on my YouTube channel. If you are joining us for the very first time, kindly subscribe to this channel and please do not forget to like, comment and share and follow us on all our social media handles. It's Queen Etiapa on Instagram, Queen Etiapa on TikTok and Mamiesi51 on Snapchat. Okay, so it's another exciting episode, and do not forget that this show is proudly brought to you by my favorite covered cosmetics. In the I actually want to whet your appetite. You need to see what's inside. Okay, so let's get on with it. Okay, this is how it is. Okay, so it's actually 10 lipsticks, so it's a combo, two on each pair. So we have Perfect Combi, there's Purple Charm, there is Nudist, there is Cocoa, and then there's Ruby Red, my personal favorite with the Cocoa. For those of you who know me on GMB, you know I love red lipstick. Okay, so please go and grab your favorite lipstick combo and follow me on my Instagram channel. And when you go to my Instagram handle, you would actually have the link in my bio. So you tap on the link to make a purchase and use my referral code, which will be shown right here on the screen, and then use it to get an amazing discount for your favorite lipstick combo that works perfectly for just you. All right, so we're going to dive straight into our session for today, and I can't wait to share what I have for you as I continue to talk about all my exciting journey, everything in it, the ins, the outs. Yes, I'm going to share that with you right here on today's episode, and we'll be right back. Stay tuned. All right, you are once again welcome back to GMB Diaries. And this time is special. I'm actually excited today because today I will be talking about pageant life behind the scenes. Being a contestant in the reality house, I'm going to share all the fun parts and the not so fun parts with you right here on today's show. So let's get right into it. Inside the reality house. So let's start from the very beginning when I was chosen. We're actually two for each region. For those of you who follow Ghana's Most Beautiful, you are very much aware that the very final, semi-final stage, before we are actually chosen to represent our regions, there'll be 2 contestants for each region. And then, so we were 32 ladies from all the 16 regions in Ghana, and we were housed in the GMB reality house from Friday through to Sunday, where we were finally selected to represent our regions. And I happened to share my room the very first day with beautiful Lady Pepra from the Eastern region, our beautiful Ira from the Bono region, and then Hima, who was also a contestant for the Western North region. Unfortunately, she couldn't make it to the next round, but we're still very good friends. So these were my roommates on the very first time we were asked to come and stay at the reality house. Okay, so after we were selected on Sunday to represent our various regions, so the other girls had to go home and we were left with 16 in the house. We met our beautiful chaperone, Miss Joy. Big shout outs to Miss Joy. She's actually the very person who has helped to groom all 16 ladies to become the beautiful queens we are today. So we were put into various, departments. Every day had something you had to do. So you had to clean the stairs, we had to clean the washrooms. Then there were those who were in kitchen duty. I love to cook, so for some weird reason, I always ended up in the kitchen. At a point, I wanted to stay away from the kitchen, but as fate would have it, I kept picking every time. So I ended up in the kitchen each and every time. Okay, so for some of the fun days I had, anytime I enter the kitchen, I think it's Makafui from the Volta region. I always remember. She was such a darling. but she could also worry like a lot. And then there was Namele. She also loved to be in the kitchen, so I mostly got her as a pair. And Hattie, our beautiful Hattie from the Upper West region, also happened to be in the kitchen all the time. She was actually the one who prepared our banku most of the time, and she was extremely good at it. The very last meal I prepared before I left the GMB house was bean stew with cocoa. Like that. That was the last meal I prepared before I left GMB house. I got the privilege to spend 9 whole weeks with the other ladies, and it was such a fun and exciting journey. I learned, I unlearned, relearned, I made friends. In fact, you know, in every setting, even though you're cool, everybody, there's always going to be that 1 or 2 people that you may be most close to. So I think for me, it would be Nana from Western North, and Titiaka, our queen Titiaka, and also Honapobium and Meltiti. Yes, Meltiti. Yeah, these are, I think, most of the very few people that, and Makafui. God, how could I forget Makafui? Yeah, so these are the very people that most of the time I vibe with. Aside that, everybody else was an amazing person. I had to naturally vibe with Abana from the Western region because Oya fancy to them mala. In Tian them fancy for the Asia and the fancy no Onema de ya kosi. So yes, basically that was just it. We had to go out sometimes to we went to Kivo. That was Procus Ghana. We went to Ethel Tigo previously. We visited Gino. We had visits also from beautiful Ohene Yeri Gifty auntie who was she came to visit us from, she's an ambassador for Geisha, so she came in. We also had sessions with the amazing Champion Roli dancer. For those of you who don't know, he's a dancer. Awesome, very, very, very well. And then we had, we had a very nice spa-like session with a star farmer. It was also a very good. I had a shot, a B12 shot, if I got it right. Yeah. So these are some of the very, very fun moments that I remember. And also our session, Champion Roli was from Techno, so we had Techno moments on Sundays. After our tiring stage performances, we had to go and do Techno moments with Techno because they were our sponsors, and it was very important to them because that was also our way of selling Techno to the world. It was tiring, but as I said, once a queen, you always have to keep that smiley face. God, I forgot to mention Minkia. So Minkia was my roommate for, I think, the rest of the weeks till I finally got evicted from Ghana's Most Beautiful. Yeah, I think this has been one of the, some of the exciting moments behind the scenes, the rigorous rehearsals. Dennis was the guy who was rehearsing with us most of the time. We also, along the way, we met faculty, and then there was Araba, and then there was Madam Miss Annette, who is now managing Queen Titiaka. She is one lovely lady, and Nyame also came by. Yeah, so I do have a lot of beautiful memories. And some of the producers, there was Miss Paula, there was Miss Lola, Miss Senam, and our amazing Mamaga herself, Auntie Fafa, and Mark Benz. Mark Benz, if you're watching this video, I have missed you. So Mark Benz just enjoyed calling me Atipa instead of Itiapa. And at a point, I actually liked it, so I stopped fighting him trying to mention Itiapa. I actually got used to Atipa. When he finally switched from that Atipa to Itiapa, I now said I wanted him to call me Atipa. Yeah, so these are some of the fun moments I had at GMB. It was always an exciting time, and I enjoyed the sisterhood that all the 16 ladies made sure we had together. And I would love that one day would actually have a reunion and I would meet all other 15 ladies. Okay, so for any young lady out there who is aspiring to audition for GMB next year, if you happen to be chosen to represent your region whilst you are in the house, 3 tips. Always put yourself in a position of I am ready to learn. Don't go in there doing I know it all, I know it all. No, you don't have to do that, because you'll be blocking yourself from learning new things. Tip number 2, be humble. Be humble. Allow yourself to be groomed, and you would end up, you'll come out poised, graceful, and it's extremely important. Tip number 3, do what your producers tell you. Please, do what they tell you. It's very, very, very important. And be intentional about everything you're doing. Take your rehearsals seriously. Make friends and build a very strong connection. I think I've even given you more than 3 tips. You have to clap for me. Okay, so pop quiz. Anyone who actually gets this question right gets a free 2 gig data from me, and that will be the very first person who comments in the comment section. 2 gig data. 2 gig data. So here's the question. If I were to have issues with any of the 15 girls, who do you think it would be and why? Okay, forget about the why. You can still put it there, but who do you think it would be if I had issues with any of the 15 girls? Who do you think it would be? Let me give you a slight clue. I did have a misunderstanding. We ended up becoming amazing good friends. That was before. The misunderstanding happened in the middle somewhere. We fixed it and we moved on. So I want you to take a quick guess. Who do you think that person would be? All right, so misconceptions about pageantries. People think all pageantries are a way of exposing cleavage and showing nudity, but that's not it. If anyone has been following pageantries, even of now, of all other pageantries and not just GMB, you can attest to the fact that women empowerment is extremely key and important on all the pageantries across the globe. Every kind of pageantry, local pageants, international pageants, women empowerment is very key. So yes, that is one misconception about pageantries. And then misconception number 2, everybody thinks when you come out of the pageantry, you are some rich billionaire somewhere. No, pageantries are rather investments of which we get returns later on in years to come. So when a friend of yours or any young lady is going into any pageant, please don't go be sucking them dry. They are not going to make money. They are going to invest in themselves. So you need to support them rather. Don't be thinking they came out with $1 million cash in their bank account. That's a very huge misconception. Yeah. All right. So unfortunately, sadly, we have come to the end of our fun episode. But we can't wait to see you again in our next episode. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel and share and like and comment and follow me on all my social media handles, Queen Etiapa on Instagram, Queen Etiapa on TikTok, and Mamiesi51 on Snapchat. Once again, GMB Diaries is proudly brought to you by Covered Cosmetics. Once again, please go to my Instagram page, tap on the link in my bio, and then use my referral code to purchase your favorite lipstick combo. Please remember to use my referral code for that amazing discount. I can't wait to see you in our next episode. This has been GMB Diaries with Queen Etiapa. See you next time. Bye-bye.